final week into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
From the 30 on second down, Rodgers finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen, Harris. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. Odell Beckham. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. It's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago. 18 carries, 108 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they respond. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11, counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On second down now, Flanagan. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He completes this to Sutton. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete left side to Bateman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to connect with Dotson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Garoppolo now. Touchdown Bears! Rashad Bateman. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers going to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Jimmy Garoppolo and the rest of his offense ready for their next possession. He had the interception on the opening drive, but bounced back to throw a touchdown last time out. And he'll look to build on that as they start 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down. For the Bears, 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games, what a setup for the rest of the season for us.
The Bears on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Garoppolo looks to throw. Flush to his right. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he will have the Bears 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Jags are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into it.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. They are in an interception room on defense Jaguars had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers now a loose football. The ball comes out, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 4th down. On the sneak is Garoppolo. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. On first down, Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 41, Rodgers.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Sutton. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And again, it's Rodgers. He completes it to Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. And his kick here is good. And they'll get the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room.
So we've reached well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. Last week, good result. They were able to beat the Detroit Lions, and now they are on the good side of the scoreboard right now as well. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure. And it's a loss of 6. So that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Now Rodgers. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a 1st down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, this is Harris. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now Rodgers. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can do.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Jones on the return. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bears take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And space tough to come by there. So we'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He completes it to Olave. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Butker's kick here is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. Flanagan. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Buda Baker, the safety, he gets in from the secondary for the sack. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Here's Jones on the return. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one taken in by Olave. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 8, 2:14 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Isaiah Pacheco with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So now all eyes shift to the Jags. Trailing in this one now. Just under 2 minutes to go. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1 2-point conversion mixed in there as well. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers able to find Kmet. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. To throw is Rodgers. Into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but the clock continues to move. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Now Rodgers, and that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears will get the football back. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few work.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some room to work. 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Isaiah Pacheco, 50 yards. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. and he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And again, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column.